Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 1st down, Hurts.
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hurts. Back to the same target, Campbell. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Hurts sets up to throw it.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now receiver in motion left.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here at 2nd and 15.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Nolan Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
70.
Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Got it.
So
Ready?
the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
They're going to try and throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's
Catch.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Faster, faster.
a good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They'll set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Got his man, Dell. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
On the jump.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete to Dell.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Smith, the man in motion left.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Greg Dolson.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
In motion right is Brown. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Eagles 28, Commanders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
19.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
With such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Eagles open the lead up to 34-0.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here's 3rd and 10.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. 73, 73.
Motion left,
63,
Smith.
63, 63.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Being chased out left.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Hey, crowd left Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
On first down, Hurts.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Crowd left Yanni. Tiger Hornet.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
And an Eagle first down.
Hey. Crowd left Yanni.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Hurts.
Campbell making the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there, just like last play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yanni, Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Hey.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Back to the same target, Campbell.
Touchdown, Eagles. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. To the right side and caught by Dell.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.